Hello and welcome to the Lyman Wolf Podcast. I am your host, Raceland, and I'm joined by my co-host, Nate. What's going on, dude?
Not much. Did you say coast?
I said co-host.
Oh, okay. Yeah, day's going great.
And we actually have a special guest. Introduce yourself.
Hey, it's me, Ty. I've been on the show a couple times before.
Welcome back, Ty.
Buddy.
Thanks. I'm glad to be back.
I was not expecting you on this podcast, but I'm very glad to see you're here.
Nate invited me because I beat him at Fortnite music mode, and yeah.
That is important to the episode. Fans must know.
It really is. They gotta know.
Around here, if you want to be a guest, you have to beat us.
You have to fight your way onto the show.
You have to earn your way on.
It's not hard.
So today we are going to be talking about the things we are the most excited about for 2024. Since it's the beginning of the year, I mean we're like halfway through the month already, but it is still January. I figured we'd talk about things we're looking forward to.
Okay.
And since you're the guest, Ty, why don't you start us off? We're talking about we got five. How many you got?
I got five. I had to stretch. This fifth one is kind of not real, but I'm going to put it on here because I needed five things. And
it's not real.
My number five is Sony's dumb Spider-Man franchise milking. And by what that means is I'm really excited for Madam Web and Kraven the Hunter, which will both be gracing us with their presence this year.
Wait, are you for real excited for Madam Web?
Oh, man, I can't wait. Every time Sony does something with Spider-Man characters without Spider-Man, it brings joy to my life.
Man, I don't know. This is sounding pretty sarcastic there.
It's Morbin time.
I am interested in both Madam Web and Kraven.
I'm interested in Kraven. I'm not that excited for Madam Web.
I'm more interested in Madam Web.
No, I think Madam Web's gonna flop super hard, to be honest.
I think they're both gonna flop.
Yeah.
They're Sony Spider-Man movies.
But you know what? It's okay because Sony will also just take another small Spider-Man character and they'll just make another really great movie, and they can just continue doing what they're doing.
Hey, if they make a Silk movie, I'm super down.
Eventually. Or Silk will be added to the Spider-Verse movies, or Silk will be added to the MCU movie. Man, Spider-Man really has kind of spread out.
Hey, you know what, Ty? Me and Nate were just talking about this yesterday, actually. We both did not hate Morbius. So they could do something with it, I guess.
If Morbius had made any money at all, I'd agree with you, but I don't think it made maybe $2 after everything. So
well, it got my money.
You and I enjoyed it. While you and I enjoyed it, the world at large did not.
It got my money, aka like my Netflix subscription fee for that month got it. Because I didn't see it in theaters.
Me and my dad went to go see it in theaters.
I think I watched it for free.
Yeah. What do you mean you watched it for free?
I can't say this on the show.
Yeah, it's.
I watched it.
He watched
free.
it on my account.
Yeah, on a friend's house. Yeah.
Actually, that's password sharing. They're coming down on that now. So.
No. We were in the same room.
He came to my place.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Did you just say it? You watched it in theaters with your dad?
You can watch something more than once.
Yeah, they've seen it like Morbius at least 3 times.
I've 5 at least.
It's Morbin time.
The whole Venom scene.
Regardless, Morbius 2 is not coming out in 2024. So
I'm waiting.
We'll have to settle for Madam Web and Kraven the Hunter.
Hey, Kraven actually looks kind of cool. You can't deny.
And eventually, Scorpion Sting.
You can't deny Kraven looks kind of cool.
I think he does look like a
Shockers Shakedown.
Decent Kraven.
Shut up.
I really just didn't want. I want him to be in the DC universe. I don't want him to be in the Marvel universe.
They're gonna bring back Sandman, but it's gonna be like his redemption arc of him just like feeding the hungry and stuff.
You're not gonna believe this, but just announced.
What?
Just announced Mysterio's Mighty Quest, where Mysterio exists in a world without Spider-Man, and he's going on adventures.
But it's gonna be like Origin Mysterio, so it's just gonna be like this guy who uses illusions with like wires and stuff.
Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe this. They just announced a new movie. It's called The Chameleon's Crawl.
They just every day of the week they just introduce.
That is what it was like for a while. Because
Yeah,
like
it is.
all right, we've talked too much about Sony's milking of the Spider-Man franchise.
All right. So we're
That
gonna
could be
move
a
on.
whole episode.
We're gonna move on to you, Nate. What you excited for?
So Arcane Season 2. Really excited for it to come out this year. They teased my favorite League of Legends character, Warwick, the Chimera. So yeah, I'm really excited for Season 2 of Arcane.
Hey, look, Ty. We're talking about League of Legends again.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Okay. Arcane is loosely tied to Arcane or to League of Legends. They use the same characters.
I'm
but
sorry,
the
what is it tied
stories
to
is
again?
Vastly different. League of Legends.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So that was cool. Yeah, that was a good pick, Nate.
First off, oh my gosh, you guys would actually probably really like the show too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, well, here's the deal. So like, it doesn't matter. I understand. I hear the show is great. And it's a League of Legends show. And that's fine. But like, they could put out an animated show about Hello Kitty,
Godzilla?
and it was the best show in the world. And I'm not gonna watch it because I don't
That's-
care about Hello Kitty.
That's
Nate,
not.
Nate, how about this? I will watch the League of Legends show when Morbius 2 comes out.
See, if you take out League of Legends, just ignore the League of Legends aspect, and just go into watching a show about a fantasy steampunk arts, you guys would probably like it.
Nate, party of one over there, buddy.
The title of League of Legends is the only thing I understand be tainting it for you.
Hear
Yeah.
that? Hear
Well,
that? You want
I'm
to
a-
use the word taint and League of Legends in the same sentence.
I'm just gonna say I just want to say that I'm an adult and I don't watch cartoons.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
I don't watch cartoons because I'm an adult.
Okay.
That's a lie, though.
That is a lie. You know what cartoon Ty would be really down for that just came out on Netflix? The new Scott Pilgrim animated series. Yep.
No.
I think I'd rather gouge my own eyes out.
That's the original
so-
cast.
That's my pick. What is your pick, Raceland?
That was a really Nate. That was a really good pick. I'm proud of you.
No, whatever.
All right. So before I get my number 5, I'm gonna say my honorable mention because it's kind of tied into my number 5. So my honorable mention is I almost put Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door on this list because they're making a remaster of that, and that is my very favorite GameCube game.
Okay.
But I recently just replayed the entire game, and I own it on GameCube and still play my GameCube, so it didn't. I'm not really hyped for the remake when I just
Are you
played
gonna
it.
are you gonna buy it anyway?
Maybe in a couple years. Anyways, but in the same franchise is I guess franchise. Is Mario and Luigi kind of the same franchise? Anyways,
Yes, it's the same franchise of Mario.
okay, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon is getting a port to the Switch. It's a 3DS game. I played it on the 3DS, but it's been super long, and now I get to play it on my big TV. So,
Okay.
Luigi's Mansion 2,
cool.
Dark Moon.
No, I think that is pretty cool. I like that they're bringing stuff that's was only on the 3DS to the Switch, and
Yes.
giving people a way to play things in 2024. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm actually in the minority, and the Dark Moon is actually my favorite of the 3. I don't even know. Have you either one of you ever played the game?
I've never played any Luigi's Mansion.
Oh, that's sad. I think
Hey,
you'd-
no,
No, I know you, Ty. I think you'd really like it, to be honest.
I'm sure I would. I'd really like to play the first one, but I don't think is it on Switch.
I think it's on. It was on 3DS. They ported it to the DS.
Oh. Can they bring that one to the Switch also?
Well, Luigi's Mansion 3 is on the Switch, and I don't think you really need to play the others because it's just its own game.
You know what though? But like, I there's something about how small, like the first one was. A lot of people say the first one is the best. I know yours is the second. You like the second one.
Yeah,
But
But I
if
like
I
them
really
all.
wanted to play Luigi's Mansion, I'm sure I could find a way to play it.
it is kind of strange that they porting the second one, like with a remaster, but they didn't port the remaster of the first one in.
Maybe whenever they bring GameCube games to the Nintendo Switch Online, right?
Yeah, and then it'll be like $300 per month or something like that.
Yep.
Isn't it expansion pass? Isn't it like $50 a year or something like that?
Yeah, it's like $50 a year, which is not bad, really.
It is not bad, but it's still $50 a year.
Because like when you consider like PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live or Gold or whatever it's called now,
Ultimate.
yeah, I'm sure it's comparable to the other things.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for Luigi's Mansion. I love all three games, and now I get to play this on the big screen. So that's why it's my number 5.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Well, I guess that brings it back to me.
Back to you.
Does.
I will. We'll keep it in the gaming industry for now.
I have a feeling you're about to say my number 4, just to let you know.
Oh, is your number 4 Final Fantasy VII Rebirth?
It sure is, Ty.
Well, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
F you. No,
But okay, yeah, it's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Probably the only video game that I'm excited to play this year.
You don't want to play the Justice League killed by the Suicide Squad or whatever?
No, I
killed Justice League.
have no idea. I have no desire to play that.
No, it doesn't look good. But no, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Heck yeah, that was such a fun game. The first part was really fun.
It's shaping up. It's looking really good.
So real quick, I saw online that they're making it a trilogy. Is it going to be a trilogy, like a 3-part game?
It'll be a 3-parter.
Okay. Okay, so I have this in my notes. My very first introduction to Final Fantasy VII was the remake. I never played the original. Still have never played the original. So when people were like, "Oh, dude, they can't fit this whole game into this story," and I was like, "Why? It's just a Final Fantasy game." And then they introduced me to the whole like it takes 2 discs back in the day, and it was a big deal. Was it 3?
It was a 3-disc.
Was it 3 disc? Wow, no wonder it's a 3-parter.
And it's crazy that like they're gonna be. Well, to be fair, they're stretching a bunch of stuff out. Like they're adding stuff to it. Kind of like when a movie gets turned into a TV show. So you had this 2-hour movie, but now it's like a 10-hour TV show because there's 10 episodes and they have to add stuff to fill the time. But like it's not bad stuff. They're doing a good job at fleshing everything out.
So I remember in 2020 when it came out and I played the first one, you would talk to me about how they're changing the story to the point where it's like certain characters aren't dying or certain characters aren't, doing certain things. It's like they're completely rewriting things.
They, to a certain extent, they are. We don't really know why or how or if certain characters are alive that should be dead or not.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're going to get into that more in Rebirth.
Sephiroth.
I would say this, Raceland, that I know it's an old game, but I really think you would benefit from playing the original.
I own the original.
Continuing. I think it'd be a good idea to finish the original before continuing with these remake games.
Dude,
because something's funny with the plot, and it's not going to be the same thing.
I own Final Fantasy 7, 8 remastered, 9 remastered, 10, 15, and that's it. But I've tried playing 8 3 times, and I kept getting tired of it. I played 9 all the way through. I love that game. I've tried playing 10 4 times now, and I just can't get into it.
You should try 7.
7's the only one I haven't tried that I own. I think I bought it on the Switch for like $6 one time because it was on sale.
You should play through 7 before.
Isn't that like
finishing the remakes?
Isn't that like an 80-hour game?
No, not even.
No.
No,
I guess
not even.
I guess in my head, because it's a 3-disc game.
Well, like okay, so 7 is not. I think it's closer to 40, if anything. I mean, you can stretch it out if you want and do like side quests and stuff, but like even like So the version you have on the Switch is going to have the speed up feature. So
Yeah, that's good.
you can also save a lot of time with that. And
All right, I might give it a shot, or I could just continue playing the remakes.
but yeah, Final
we'll see.
Fantasy Rebirth. It looks good. I'm excited for it.
Nate, you had a lot to interact with that conversation there, bud.
It's because I have not played either one of them. And the only thing I know about Final Fantasy I watched was
Advent Children, yeah.
Yeah,
Which is coming back
that's
to
all I
theaters.
really know.
Oh yeah, I still
Oh.
have Crisis Core to play, and I forgot I own that too, and I've still never played that.
Crisis Core's good.
I know it's tied into the remake. That's why I brought it up.
No, it came out several years before the remake.
I thought Crisis Core. I thought it was like that came out after. It's like a prequel to.
It's I
7
can't get into
remake.
it without spoilers.
All right, whatever. All right, so Ty just went, and me. So I guess Nate, we're just moving on to you, buddy.
Alrighty. Well, since y'all talked about games, I'll talk about a game as well. My next pick is Nightingale.
What is that?
Nightingale, I'm just going to read the synopsis real quick. Set out on a journey of survival and adventure into the mysterious and dangerous Fey realms of Nightingale. Become an intrepid realm walker and venture forth alone or with friends as you explore, craft, build, and fight across a visually stunning gas lamp fantasy world.
This sounds like a big MMO game.
It is more of like Conan Exiles, like a survival kind of game.
Ah, so a you and Ty game, because that does not sound like my type of game.
I don't
Probably.
like survival games.
But it is...
You like
but it
horror
also has
games.
a
Those are
story.
survival games.
I like what?
Horror games?
No, not. He's talking about something different.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
okay.
talking about like you having to manage food and stuff.
Oh,
I
so
don't
like
know
Age
if
of
you have to
Empires.
manage. I don't know if you have to manage food or anything. Mainly the aesthetic is something I'm really hyped for. I love the Victorian era, and that is the main aesthetic for like fantasy Victorian era. And traveling different dimensions and realms and worlds and all that. Love it. Fantasy creatures and playing with my friends. So yeah, it just ticks off a lot of things that I'm really interested in for.
Oh, real quick, going back really fast. I just realized I forgot to mention Final Fantasy Rebirth comes out February 29th. I have that written down.
Nice. And it looks like Nightingale comes out in February.
22nd.
Oh, so same week basically.
Yep.
Sweet. Luigi's Mansion has to be announced, so that one we don't know.
Yeah.
Fair.
Oh, cool.
Nightingale.
Nightingale. That's anytime you say that, I just think of the Nightingale armor from Skyrim,
I mean, yeah.
because that's
For a
the only
reason.
thing I've ever heard called Nightingale before.
Alrighty. Florence Nightingale. You never heard of that? Maybe in your favorite movie franchise?
What is it called?
Florence Nightingale.
You said my favorite movie franchise? You talking about Back,
Back to the Future?
Yes, the syndrome that Doc Brown explains to Marty that his mom has for him and his father. A nurse that falls in love with her patient.
Man, he is just going deep cut over here.
Okay.
right.
Call yourself a Back to the Future fan.
I am
Wow.
a fan, but I don't know every single line of the entire movie, Nate.
Alright,
Shut up, Nate.
Raislin, you're up next.
Am I up next? Alright,
Yes.
so we're moving away from video games for this one.
Okay.
My next one is actually, Ty, you can check out because you're not interested in this, is about comic books.
Hey. Okay.
Ty, you don't need to be a part of this, okay? Just
All right.
exit the chat. We'll send you a text to come back when we're
I'm
done.
just giving you shit, Ty.
All right.
In March 26th, Static Shock, Shadow of Dakota is going to be so there's a six-part issue coming out. It's actually already out. It's out now. But I'm waiting for the
Your
final
local comic book stores.
Yeah, but I don't use those. I'm waiting for the final comic to be released so I can read all of them in the series all at once because I have DC Unlimited, which is, the subscription-based thing you read on your phone or online
Yeah.
or anything like that. And how it works though is they have different tiers that you can subscribe to, and I have the basic tier. In order to get comics that come out immediately, you have to pay for the ultra tier, and I don't want to do that because it's expensive. And if you don't have the ultra tier, you have to wait 6 months after release to read the comics. So I've been waiting for 6 months, and March 26th is that 6 month mark. I can finally read all 6 comics.
Okay.
Because Ty, if you're not aware, Static Shock is my favorite, one of my favorite DC characters.
Cool.
And yeah, get to read his new series. So that's what I'm excited for.
It's understandable.
Hey, good for you, man.
I'm
Good
glad
for
they're
me.
coming out and using the character more.
Yeah, well, ever since DC bought the rights to Milestone, they're really like trying to like shape them into the DC universe.
That makes sense, yeah.
Him and like Icon and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So yeah, Static Shock, yeah.
Yeah.
On to Ty.
Is it me already?
It is you, man.
All right, Raceland, I hope I'm not stealing another one from you.
Probably.
But this is a movie.
It's probably the only movie all three of us are excited for.
Nah,
We'll
I don't think
see.
so. So this is called Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire.
That almost made my list, but it is not the movie on
All
my
right,
list.
cool. Well, this is appropriate. I am the Godzilla fan.
You are?
Very true.
So Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire is scheduled to be theatrically released on March 29th, 2024.
I'm super hyped.
Woohoo.
I hope we all go see it.
And
Yeah, I would be like to see it.
it appears that Godzilla and Kong are going to have to team up to fight
To save
a
the rec
new-
center.
a new big monkey guy.
Heck yeah, monkeys.
But something's afoot,
Is it
and
underneath
we'll have to find
Kong's
out.
foot?
We'll have to find out what it is.
Fighting Crackhead Kong.
It's just Kong over there, like scratching, like, yo, man, you got the stuff, you got the bananas.
There's a little Kong in the trailer. There's a little baby Kong.
Which, man, I really like the theory that that's Joe Young, but I doubt it is.
No,
Like,
it's
You mean
Donkey
Mighty
Kong.
Joe Young?
It's Donkey
Yeah.
Kong Jr., guys.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Donkey Kong Jr. Of course.
yeah, it's Diddy Kong.
It's actually Diddy Kong.
Didn't you
And
guys see him
Godzilla's
put
the father.
giant baseball cap on at the end?
Have you guys seen Godzilla's new look for this movie?
I don't.
Yes, the
remember.
He's got
pink-
the pink.
Oh,
yeah,
that old
instead of
pink
blue
spikes.
radiation, it's pink radiation.
that's pretty sick, actually.
Yeah, I
They-
figured
Oh
you'd
yeah,
like it.
you think so?
Dude,
Yeah, well, pinks and green are like his favorite colors.
yeah, green is my favorite color, pink is my secondary color.
Yeah.
You're just one of the most interesting people I've ever met.
Why? I don't follow.
No
I don't
reason.
I don't follow the whole standards of pink as a girl color. Okay.
You know what? Good for you.
Pink is a Vegeta color.
Pink is a Vegeta color.
That's true. That is so true.
He wears the shirt that says "Bad Man" on it, and like Godzilla is gonna be a bad man in Godzilla versus Kong or
I
X
noticed
Kong. I hate this title.
Godzilla has been doing some
Godzilla question mark
stretches
Kong.
because he's booking it.
He's booking, and it's the Hollow Earth, so they can move faster.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. It's what this movie's probably gonna be really stupid, but I'm
But
excited
hey,
for it.
hey,
I'm
it
excited
looks
for
great. Okay.
I
Godzilla
don't-
and stupid always coincide. Okay.
I don't really go
was-
for like a Godzilla minus thing or minus
Well,
one thing.
so here's the deal. So so Godzilla versus Kong was this basically. This is the same movie. And then okay, I was fine with that. And then King of the Monsters was also very chaotic. The fights weren't as good though. So when this Godzilla X Kong trailer comes out and it looks like more big dumb stuff, on one hand I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, let's go watch this. It's Godzilla, so it's goofy. I'm okay with that. But I wasn't really excited for it. And then we went and saw -1, which was this very serious, moving movie that kind of broke both of our hearts and crushed
Very
both of our
emotional.
souls.
Damn.
And
Man, I still
it
need
was
to see
also
this.
By the way, Godzilla Minus One is my movie of the year for last year. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. It's not only one of the best Godzilla movies I've ever seen, it's one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Damn,
As
that is a very roaring thing right there.
And as
All that
a
to-
non-Godzilla fan, I concur.
Wow.
like, all
you got
all
the
that to
you got
say-
the Nate seal of approval.
All that to say is that after getting that experience, I am now more okay with Godzilla X Kong being this big dumb wrestling match again.
Yeah.
Like, because now that we're getting a bit of both, it makes it it makes
It
it more
balances it out.
palatable. Yes, exactly. Anyway, that's Godzilla X Kong. Go see it in March.
Godzilla question mark Kong.
Yeah, I hope the next one is Godzilla. Oh, I hate that title so much. What the fuck? Then what the new empire? What does that even mean?
Because the
old new
orangutan
empire?
meth-head Monkey Kong
This
is
is when
gonna be a Sith.
Dark Helmet's gonna take over Godzilla.
I remember when they announced the movie and the title, and I posted the trailer to it, and then immediately under I put the GIF of Obi-Wan going, "Your new empire." All right, we got to move on. Who's next?
I think it's yours, Nate.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and go into anime.
Oh, you know
Check
what?
it out again.
I steered clear of anime on my list this time.
I went for this. I tried to spread it out a bit, and the anime. What was that? Say?
Never mind. Go ahead.
All right. So the anime I'm looking forward to coming out this year is called Dan to Dan.
Dan.
Yeah. Dan to Dan. Dan to Dan
Dende?
is
Dende?
again. I'm just gonna read the synopsis.
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
Dan tells the story of two teens who are dead certain that ghosts and or aliens are probably real.
Sam and Dean?
It's about us. Yeah.
Yeah, nah. So a boy and a girl, one believes wholeheartedly in
I'll be the
aliens,
girl.
the other believes wholeheartedly in the supernatural occurrences, spirits and stuff.
Yeah.
And both of them decide to, like, pull a prank on the other and be like, yeah, those aren't real, so they dare them to explore certain sites in their city that are notorious for one or the other.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Through various misadventures, they become friends and
But
find out that
something's
both
afoot.
are real, and the world is fucked.
Awesome.
And then there's a
So-
love story.
I mean, probably. I think it's a shonen kind of thing.
Oh, so friendship.
Yeah.
We don't
Yes,
need
it is a
love. We
shonen.
only need friends.
Well, there is love in there, but also
Love for fighting and friendship.
very true. Because there is quite a few of moments like of friendship, power of friendship kind of thing. The reason I am looking forward to this is because I read the manga. I really like the designs for the spirits and the aliens that they have in there. It's very Chainsaw Man meets Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay, I
but-
know some of those animes.
But the humans are very shonen-like, so it's a very wild clash of art styles. So yeah, I'm really excited for this to see how well they do it.
Ty, you gonna watch this?
Definitely.
No, he asked me.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know. I'll watch
No,
a
he's
trailer.
definitely gonna watch this.
I will watch
Oh.
a trailer.
I'll let Raceland watch a trailer and he can tell me what he thought.
I'm really good at describing things. That's Nate.
He is the best, actually.
Yeah, something happened and some guys and some things happened. Yeah.
I really like the premise of it, which is never mind. It's spoilers. I'll tell y'all later. But yeah,
No, I'm gonna
is-
watch it.
It's fun. So yeah, that is my pick, Dan to Dan.
All right,
Some-
Dan
I
to Dan.
believe in,
Dan to
like,
Dan to Dan to
October.
Dan.
Hey, you know, whoa, Black Betty, Dan to Dan.
Yes.
Oh,
See, I was waiting for you to do that one.
one. All right. Well, I guess it
really
moves on
fun.
to me, right?
Yep.
It's all up to you.
All right, we're gonna round off the our number 2 spots with another movie, guys. A movie that I'm sure all 3 of us are probably gonna see.
Okay.
Deadpool 3.
Okay. Yeah.
I forgot to
Yeah,
write down when that
I'm
comes
excited
out,
for
but yes, Deadpool 3. That is coming out this year.
I don't know if it has actually been announced when it comes out.
I
Yet.
think it's actually supposed to be the only MCU movie of 2024.
Exactly. It's the
Yeah.
only one. They're not going to overcrowd it with a bunch of garbage MCUs, and they're going to fill it with one hopefully good MCU.
Oh, I was wrong. July 26th.
Boom. July 26th.
Just in
There it
time
is.
for August.
But no, we've already seen like hints of what's going to be in the trailer. Like they've already had spoilers happen for like set and stuff. I don't know if you want me to say like a big
No,
thing.
I have actively been avoiding
right.
everything that has to do with this.
It's
because I wanna
crazy.
go into
Thanos
it.
comes back to life, Nate. All right.
Oh, that
And
wouldn't
Deadpool-
surprise me, honestly.
Deadpool
I
kills
bet you
him.
didn't know this, Nate.
Then kills him with a unicorn.
But Ryan Reynolds is playing Daredevil or Deadpool in.
I wish he was playing
You know what?
Daredevil.
If they open that up with him dressed up as Daredevil, I would love it.
Dude, it's gonna be Ryan Reynolds in the Daredevil costume and Charlie Cox in the Deadpool costume, and they're just gonna be like, "Did we get the wrong locker?"
What's even funnier is because they're characters, it's just a prank that Deadpool's pulling on Daredevil, and since Daredevil's blind, he's not really sure.
He's like, "I mean, this feels like my uniform."
He's like, wait a minute, wait, why does this mask have a bottom part to it?
Now you see some comic book nerd is going to comment.
Oh, yeah,
on
no,
your video. Actually, Daredevil can tell
He
that
can
he's
see
wearing-
through Sonic
Yeah.
echolocation. He can see
Actually,
extreme
Daredevil
detail.
knows exactly where his suit is.
You should
Yeah,
probably
no.
get good, guys.
Yeah, but this is a Deadpool kind of thing, and Deadpool can pull pranks ridiculous levels.
And Deadpool will tell you to go fuck yourself very quickly.
It's very true.
But no,
Yeah, I'm
Deadpool,
excited for
Deadpool
Deadpool
3
3.
looks freaking awesome, and the fact that they got Hugh Jackman to come back is pretty awesome.
That's
Yes,
a spoiler.
That's
That's the only thing
Oh.
I know of.
Okay.
I knew he knew that.
Yeah, we've talked about it. And it is one of the reasons I'm extremely excited for it.
Hugh
Because,
Jackman is actually just gonna be a clone.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, if they made him even one of his sons that are supposed to look very similar to Wolverine, I'd be okay with it.
He's gonna be X-23, just all grown up, and a boy,
And gender
gender swapped X-23.
X4, what was it, X13 or something like that from the Logan movie?
I don't. Oh
The
no,
evil Wolverine clone.
Ty, what you don't know about Deadpool 3 is they're actually bringing Deadpool back from the Wolverine movie. And
Ah.
Fucking
that's gonna be the teleporting
Baraka.
Deadpool. Yeah, Baraka. He's coming back.
And then he's actually ends up being the like the
Main.
MCU's version of Deadpool.
Yes, I
Yeah.
want that.
riot. I would be like, I am done with the MCU. Fuck you.
No, you would. You
Now,
can't stay away.
because
I would strongly say it and mean it in the moment, but then probably change my mind later.
so the way now that Disney is officially owns Deadpool and Fox and all that, and this is the first time they're going to mention it on the big screen with Deadpool, what do you think he's going to actually say? Because he always breaks the fourth wall about, like, oh, guys, the mouse owns us now, or something like
I'm
that.
I'm sure there's going to be a joke in there about that.
Yeah.
There's bound to be. And
Yeah.
then it'd be even funnier if like Wolverine's with him and he's like, "What the fuck are you talking about, Wade?
Like,
Who are you talking to?"
what mouse? What are you talking about?
Or even be even crazier if he broke the fourth wall too and be like, "Man, I miss when your mouth was showed shut."
Dude, it's like,
Oh, if you don't think there's not going to be a joke, but I wish somebody would sew your mouth
Yeah,
shut
like,
in
there's
the
gotta
movie
be.
somewhere. You know there's going to be something.
and then
like
Wayne
that.
just looked at him like, you know what? I'm just teleporting out of here, guys.
That's easy.
Oh, man.
Funny ass movie.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my number 2. So what are you the most excited for, Ty?
Man, I have 2 left actually.
Yes.
How did that work?
Because I stole one
You've
of
only
yours.
got-
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go with a movie called Maxine with 3 X's.
Okay.
Is this something that like you got to be 18 or older to buy, Ty?
Yeah, it's
Obviously.
probably an R-rated movie, but it is a sequel to X, which is a movie that came out in 2022. This will be the third one because in 2022, director Ty West put out X and the sequel to X, or the prequel to X, Pearl, and both of them were starring Mia Goth. These are horror movies, by the way, Raceland.
Oh, I know some of these words.
Yeah, so Mia Goth was in both of the movies playing multiple characters, and so there's a new one coming out called Maxine, which is the sequel to X, so now we get to see what happens next, and I know I'm the only one in here that cares about this, but I had to find something to put on there, and I'm very excited for this movie.
I'm happy for you. I like it when movies do like a movie and then a prequel and then the sequel to the original movie.
Okay, so Nate, the cool thing about this, I think you'd really like. So the first movie X has this very stylistic, like late '70s Texas Chainsaw, low budget look, and it's great.
Okay.
But then, so Pearl is a prequel that takes place in the '30s, or maybe even earlier than that, maybe in like the '10s, and it kind of has like a Wizard of Oz color palette. Looks like movies from those times.
Oh, okay. So they
whereas,
changed
like,
the aesthetic due to the
yeah. So
Yeah.
like, whereas the X, which takes place in the '70s, looked very grindy and nasty and low budget. Pearl very much looks like a classic Hollywood movie with like a bright blue sky, and the greens are very green, and it's crazy. I can't wait to see what they do with Maxine because I think it takes place in the '80s. So I'm like excited to see what that means stylistically.
Looking at the photos, it does look like it's set in the 80s.
Oh, cool.
And you're right. That sounds awesome, actually. I love when movies use that style, or I love the
Yeah.
idea of it, because I can't even think of a movie that has done that really, except for maybe Thrill Killer or whatever, Kill Thrill, some of that.
Kill Bill.
No. Though Kill Bill did do a stylized movie, but it wasn't
Yeah.
like set in a specific era style. So yeah, that does sound really cool. I might actually have to watch these just for that alone. Even though I really am not a big fan of like. Is there any comedy in it at all, or is it just a straight up horror slasher?
That's some comedy.
Okay.
The characters are funny-ish. It's not a straight up horror comedy or anything, but there is some humor in the film. Yeah, I think the Pearl probably has more just because of how ridiculous everything is with the old Hollywood vibes. But yeah,
Okay. Nice.
but there's also like some really solid like serious acting also, and
A good
Yeah.
mixture.
yeah, they're good. They're good movies.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm excited for Maxine, which does not have a release date yet, but it is supposed to be coming out sometime this year.
Okay.
All right.
So my next one is a movie, Argyle.
What is?
Oh yeah,
Argyle. Again, let me just pull up the synopsis here. Reclusive author Ellie Conway writes best-selling espionage novels about a secret agent named Argyle, who's on a mission to unravel a global spy syndicate. However, when the plots of her books start to mirror the covert actions of a real-life spy organization, the line between fiction and reality begin to blur. So it's like a James Bond, Stranger Than Fiction kind of movie.
Huh. I'm not really into like James Bond type of movies. I've noticed.
It's, I believe, supposed to be a lot more comedic.
Is it going to be like what was that movie called? The one
be closer to like a Kingsman. It's the same
Yeah,
director.
that's the
isn't
one
it?
I was trying to
Matthew
think of.
Vaughn?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
the other Matthew Vaughn did another one with Henry Cavill, The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Yes. And it stars Henry Cavill, Sam Rockwell, Bryce Dallas Howard, John Cena, Dua Lipa,
Dua
Haruka
Lipa, Nate.
Dua Lipa.
Dua
I'm sorry.
Dua Lipa.
I'm not good at pronouncing names. Dua
That's a
Lipa,
different. Hey, that's a different title for a movie. Okay.
And now I'm afraid to even say this person's name. But Ariana DeBose.
That sounds alright. Dua Lipa.
Dua Lipa.
Oh, I'm sorry. I want to hold on. Guy Ritchie actually directed The Man from U.N.C.L.E. My
Okay.
mistake.
Okay. But yeah,
Dua
it
Lipa.
comes out February 2nd, so pretty soon. And
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it because I like comedic action spy movies, and especially it has Sam Rockwell in it, which is one of my favorite underrated actors, I think.
Yeah. No,
Interesting.
I agree with you. Actually, I saw the trailer, and this movie looks like a great time. I want to see it too.
I have not seen the trailer.
I think you would like it.
You think so? Like I said, I'm not into spy movies though.
It's not like it's a spy movie, but it's more like it gives off the feeling of more of a comedic style.
Maybe if I see the trailer and I like it, maybe we'll see.
I'll send it to you later.
Okay.
They throw a cat off of a building
Spoilers, dude.
in the trailer. You're gonna get spoiled anyway.
Dude.
You spoiled the trailer, dude.
Yeah, the
I spoiled the
trailer is
trailer.
not spoiled.
Oh, man.
I
I'm
should
so
even.
sorry.
I should even watch it now.
You have was the
All right. I guess it's me next because
oh yeah, because
Raceland. I
Raceland
stole
lost.
Raceland.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll just sit over here in silence. It's fine.
It's all right. We got this one's for everybody. This is a movie that I'm looking. Romulus.
Wait, say it again. You cut out.
Alien Romulus.
Ah.
Okay.
This is the newest entry in the Alien franchise.
Man, I haven't seen an alien movie in so long.
I think the last one was Alien Covenant, and that came out, I want to say, 27.
yes.
I didn't even know that came out. I think the last alien movie I saw was Alien vs Predator 2.
That was even longer ago.
I know,
But,
exactly.
But this is not continuing the story off of Covenant. This is kind of a, I guess, I don't know if Ridley's ever going to finish that story, but it doesn't matter. This one actually takes place between Alien and Aliens.
Oh, so,
So
like
we're
a
gonna-
like a Rogue One style movie.
Yeah, something like that. And it's actually being directed by Fede Alvarez, who I know from directing the Evil Dead remake.
Okay.
So I've seen a couple of things. I've seen exactly one thing that he's done, and it's the Evil Dead remake. But some of the other movies that he's made, he's good with horror and stuff. So I'm excited to see someone else's take on Alien, because the last few have been from Ridley Scott, and while I liked those, I would be more interested in seeing something a little more traditionally Alien. So, yeah, I'm excited for this. It comes out in August, allegedly. We'll see.
I'm pretty excited for this one because I really enjoy whenever they expand the lore in the Alien universe, because I really like the Alien universe, and even though it's not canonically with the Predators, I've always liked their dynamic between them.
I was about to comment and say that I'd much rather watch Predators than the Alien movies.
Have you seen Prey?
I was going to ask you if you'd seen Prey. I love
Yeah.
that movie.
Yeah, Prey. I loved Prey.
I think Prey is my favorite Predator movie, to be honest.
So here's the thing. The cool thing about Alien Romulus is that this movie was also going to be a direct-to-Hulu movie. But because Prey was so successful, they were like, oh, well, I guess we can put this in the movie theaters and actually make some money. So we have Prey to thank for the Alien movie being allowed to be in a movie theater.
they
Thank you,
prayed.
Prey.
They prayed to the gods. Ah.
They did.
Oh man.
And then God didn't listen.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, Nate. What's your final pick?
My final pick is a show called Fallout.
The Fall
Oh,
Guys.
yeah.
The Fallout TV series.
Is it based on the video games?
No,
Yes.
it's based off the band.
Fall Out Boy.
Yes. It's
Yeah,
a
Fall Out Boy.
biopic about the band.
Dance.
Kind of like Everybody Hates
Might have been
Chris
copyright.
style. No. The show Fallout is set based off of a vault dweller from Vault 33. And it's basically, it's set in the universe of Fallout, and the storyline is going to be like a Fallout game. Vault Dweller goes out into the wasteland for some reason or other, meets a bunch of wastelanders, and shenanigans ensue.
I really wish I could get into the Fallout franchise, but I just don't care.
I love the Fallout franchise.
Man, I tried
I've
New Vegas, and I got so bored I turned it off.
I've only played Fallout 4.
I have played every Fallout. I own every Fallout.
Nate, you know what my favorite Fallout is? 76.
76?
Yeah, 76.
76 started out really bad, but it has gotten a lot better.
I liked it in the
Though-
beginning the most.
Yeah, I figured you would. Got a lot of glitches going on for you to help
Hey, that's
out.
the best part. When when it's crashing the game, makes it fun.
But the show so far, I'm really interested in the character of the Ghoul. He doesn't have a name yet. They've just introduced the actor that plays him, Walton Goggins. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like seeing him in a lot of shows. He does a really good job. And I'm curious to see exactly the backstory of the ghouls, because ghoul characters are always, to me, the most fascinating characters.
Fascinating. Hear that?
Fascinating.
Yeah, they're knighted. They're so
You
good.
sounded Australian.
Crockett.
Yeah,
that's
so
fascinating.
That's so fascinating.
It's because I'm trying not to cough. But yeah,
That's cool. We like to make fun of your cough.
that's fine.
nice.
So yeah, I'm excited to see this show. I'm hoping they do a good job. I really hoping they do a better job than what people did with Halo.
Another
So,
one of my
we'll see.
favorite shows.
It is your favorite show.
Yeah, I don't even care about Halo. Well, that was a fascinating pick, alright?
You're so mean.
And I would like to also announce that this is my last time. doing
No!
this podcast.
No!
I'm tired of being bullied all the time. So
Hey, you brought Ty
but-
on this episode. He's usually the bully.
But there's possibly
Hey,
a
what
new
do you mean?
co-host coming.
I'm just giving you shit, Ty.
Keep in tune for a possible new co-host replacing me.
No.
We'll see.
No one can ever replace you, Nate. You're irreplaceable.
Really want to leave? Nah,
You're gonna be like, all of our like listeners are gonna be like, why the fuck is this guy even here if he hates the podcast so much?
man. But no, yeah. Fallout. I'm excited to talk to someone about it. I don't think Raisin's probably gonna watch it.
No,
ever.
not
Yeah.
interested at all.
I might watch
You and-
it. I might.
Yeah. Okay. I was about to say, would you be interested in watching it?
Maybe. We'll see. I'll watch an episode.
I'll say the same thing we talked about at the beginning of the podcast. I will watch it when Morbius 2 comes out.
Another thing I forgot to mention is another reason why I'm excited for the people making the show are creators of the World show.
Say it again?
I really liked the Westworld show. The people creating it also created Westworld,
Ah. Okay.
another series, sci-fi series that's kind of like a Western vibe.
It's very Fallout adjacent.
Yeah. So I'm really excited to see them get a hold of Fallout universe.
Nice. All
So
right.
when does the band come in?
So the band is actually this ties in perfectly with Arcane, because they're going to do what they did with Imagine Dragons and Arcane and have
Ty, you
the
had to go
band
there,
play
man.
as a Fallout characters
Oh,
in the series. It's a stroke of genius, really.
Fascinating.
Yeah, I really hope they make the X-Men Origins Deadpool the official MCU Deadpool.
And I'm
Can't-
starting to be on
I can't-
board.
I would love that.
You guys are assholes.
Yeah.
All right, so that brings me to me, I guess. It's the final one, huh?
Yeah, wait, what's your last one?
I thought you were done, honestly.
No, wow. Yeah,
No,
he wants
I
to talk
thought-
about
didn't we skip you
Fallout
already?
again. No, you skipped. Ty stole mine.
yeah, so we skipped you, I thought.
Anyway, so my final one.
Yeah.
My final one comes out in 20 days. I
okay.
counted it down. It is Persona 3 Reloaded.
Okay.
Heck
I'm excited for that one too.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I've always been interested in getting into the Persona games. I started playing, I think 4 is what it, Golden.
Yes.
Yeah.
awesome.
And I've enjoyed it. I've seen 5 played, and I really liked it. So now that 3's getting a touch up
Full-
of the
It's-
5,
Yeah, it's getting a full from the grounds up remake.
And
Yeah.
it needed it.
Yeah, because I tried
I'm
to play,
excited to play.
Portal when it came out on Game Pass, and it's a struggle to get through.
It's a slog. It's a slog. I think that bringing it closer to the experience of 5 is a good choice.
Yeah.
For 3.
So I never finished it because I think I got like in Portable. I got about, I want to say about 10 hours in, and I couldn't handle the, like you said, the slog. So
Yeah.
I've never technically played through the whole game, so I'm super excited to play through.
Yeah,
it.
I couldn't make it either. I played Persona 4 Golden back in the day, back before I even played 5.
I still haven't
and
finished
I
four.
didn't have any problem getting through 4, but getting through 3, I couldn't do it. I was like, and then when they announced the remake, I was like, well, I might as well just wait now because I think that'll be the better experience.
At 3, like the premise is so cool. Like it's so
yeah,
dark.
it is.
I don't.
It's
and,
cool.
and Persona 5 Royal is my favorite game ever. Like it's my number one game. And if it's in that style, oh man, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I agree. I really enjoyed my time with Persona 5, and I think that it plays a lot better even than Persona 4. So yeah, I'm excited to see Persona 3 brought into that gameplay and just like artistic style. Yeah, I'm excited to finish it, to get to play it.
Yeah, so that is my number one. I can't wait. I'm so excited. You're not gonna see me for a while when that game comes out.
Nate's
That's
like,
okay.
woohoo, I don't have to record.
yeah, that's fine.
No, I'll make time for you,
miss
buddy. I'll make time
I'll miss
for you.
you.
No, I'll make time for you, bud.
See y'all 2025.
No. All right. Well, we're gonna bring it to an end here now because we're almost an hour in. So, anything you guys like to say before we head off?
Just hey, watch out. Be safe out there.
Yeah, it's a dangerous world out there.
Yeah.
We appreciate you listening, and
And we
Watch out.
continue to listen.
We appreciate you guys listening in 2023, and I'm hoping 2024 goes really well.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks, Ty, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
No
Thanks for
problem.
beating me.
Talk to you later. Bye.